Okay, we're going to try and figure out how long it takes Chase Utley to steal second base. So the distance between first base and second base is 90 feet. It says that Chase Utley has a 14-foot lead. So that is his starting location, 14 feet off of first base. Okay, so what we want to do is subtract the 14 feet from the 90 feet, and we'll get 76 feet. That's the distance he needs to run to steal the base. We convert that into meters, and that's going to be 23.16 meters. We then want to realize that that 23.16 meters gets broken up into three separate sections. First thing Chase Utley has to do is accelerate up to his top speed. Then he runs at top speed. And then at a certain point, he needs to start slowing down so he can safely make it onto the base without overrunning it. Okay, it tells us that he's going to start slowing down when he is 8 feet away from second base. That translates into 2.44 meters. Okay, the first one we do will be his acceleration. So he starts out at rest. It said he had an acceleration of 6.5 meters per second, and he lasted for 1.2 seconds. We use our equations and we find his top speed of 7.8 and his distance of 4.68 meters. We then come back to this original drawing and we now realize that this section is 4.68 meters long, which means that this section was 2.44. And if we subtract those two, we will get the distance remaining for this top speed, which is around 16 meters. For this section where he's running at top speed, we use our formula of velocity equals distance over time. We use the top speed we found in part 1, along with the distance that we just found that was left over when we subtracted the 2.44 and the 4.68 from the 23.16. We find that he's at top speed for 2.06 seconds. We then do the slowing down part, and we know he slows down for a distance of 2.44 meters. We know his starting speed was 7.8. We know his ending speed is 0. So we find his acceleration and his time. The time is what we really want, and what we want to do is add together all three of the times: the time for the slowing down, the time for the speeding up, and the time at top speed. And when you do that, we find it takes him 3.57 seconds to steal the base. And as long as it's more time for the ball to get there, he's going to be safe.